In some of our previous videos, I've walked through how to scan a document and import it to Business Central using Continia document capture. What I'm going to show you now is how we're going to match a purchase order we've already got inside Business Central to an imported invoice. So we're going to scan in the invoice, we're going to match the two to associate them and post it. So as you can see here, what I've got is a purchase order, and in it I've got the items that I'm ordering, and we can see this is for Wide World Importers. So in a real world scenario, we've created our purchase order. What we've done is we've now ordered these goods from the vendor and we're waiting for them to arrive. So now we can imagine we've received a purchase invoice from the vendor. I've imported it and it's now ready to register. So all of this start is the exact same. We've received the invoice from the vendor and we're just importing it. So now it's ready to register. From the template we previously created, it now knows where to read on this page. And if we go into document card, we can see that the lines are also scanned. So now what we're going to do differently this time is we want to match this purchase invoice to the purchase order that we've previously created. So to do this, what we're going to do is go back to the main page here. From this page, what we're going to do is go in the home and match lines. Now within here, we want to look in the order lines tab, as we're obviously looking to match it to a purchase order. And what we can see here is our different purchase order numbers and the lines within them. So we can see here that we have a purchase order 106087, and it contains the same items as our purchase invoice and the same quantities. It's also got the same prices. We know that we can be confident that this is the correct one to match it to. And if we click on this number, what we'll do is open up the purchase order, and what we can see is this is the purchase order that we'd previously created, and it is the correct one. So back in the Continia document capture part, is we'll select this line and click toggle match, and you can see it now goes in bold to indicate that we've matched it. What we're going to do is the same for each of these lines to confirm that these are the ones that we want to match. And once we're happy with this, what we can do is back out of here. Now, same as before, we're going to register this document. I'm going to say, yep. I didn't map the GST column, so I'm just going to do that manually. We're just going to change the GST to standard. So we get the amounts including GST as well. Now you can see here a comment's been added at the top, and this is saying that this invoice has been created from order number 106087, which is the purchase order we created before. So once we're happy with this, we can post this. And what you'll find now is if we go back to the original purchase order we created down here. So now that we're back in the original purchase order we created, if we go down to our lines and we scroll along, what we can see is it says the quantity has been received and invoice. So this is showing that the invoice we just created has received all of this and completed this purchase order. If you were to try post this now, it wouldn't let us post as it's already been done through the invoice. And you'll see we'll get an error saying there's nothing to post because there's no quantity, and that's because it's already been received. So at this stage, all we need to do is delete this original purchase order, as we've already now created the purchase invoice through the matching. And that completes this process.